Not safe until Russia's war machine keeps operating in Ukraine. We can see the consequences of it even here in Washington, D.C. People that are supporting Russia, people that are supporting those who rape children and women in Ukraine, those who kill civilians in Ukraine. They support the genocide that is going on in the peaceful Ukrainian cities every single day. They're not just supporting them from Russia, they're supporting them from Washington, D.C. People like this here is the reason why this is all happening in the world right now. People in Russia, not all of them, but many, do support their current government, and they do support the atrocities that Russia commits in Ukraine every single day. They support the war crimes. They support tens of thousands of Ukrainian civilians that were killed in their own homes, that were buried in the mass graves. And yet, Ukraine does not seek revenge. The only thing that Ukraine seeks is peace. Ukraine wants to stop Russia's war machine before it spreads all over Europe, all over the NATO countries, before it threatens Poland, Moldova, other European countries, and the United States. Because as you can see, nowhere in the world, even here in Washington, D.C., is safe until Russia is allowed to commit the war crimes it commits daily in Ukraine. Until Russia keeps committing the genocide in the cities of Mariupol and Donbass. And there are a lot of people that support this, unfortunately, even here in D.C. We're asking for your help. We're calling on President Biden to send more weapons to Ukraine, to stop Russia's war machine, and to impose more sanctions on Russia. To impose more sanctions, crippling sanctions, so that Russia is no longer able to finance its war machine in Ukraine. So Russia can no longer finance the missiles that are hitting Ukrainian children every single day. In the world's history, even during the World War II, less civilians were killed than today in Ukraine. And this group of people right here in Washington, D.C. supports this. They support the genocide of Ukrainian civilians. They support the genocide of Ukrainian children that were just trying to live their lives in Ukraine, that were just trying to fight in their homes. They support Russian troops raping Ukrainian women multiple times until they're dead, and after that, burned alive. That's why we must never stop until Russia's war machine is ended, until Russia can no longer continue its war against Ukraine, until Russia can no longer commit the atrocities and the war crimes, not just in Ukraine, but anywhere in the world. Ukraine is fighting on the front line to not just defend itself, but to protect freedom, peace, and democracy in Europe and in the rest of the world. Because if we let Russia commit the crimes that it commits every single day in Ukraine, then we're giving the others the green light to do the same in other independent countries. We're calling on President Biden to protect the world's order and to ensure that democracy is safe in all the democratic countries in Ukraine and in Europe. President Biden